Today, our fight for survival begins.
Hello there, Seraphim17 once again. This is my Extinction 3-star video walkthrough, and this is the second chapter, and I believe it was called Titan's Wrath just then. So, at the very beginning here, we're going to be talked at in the expositional system that the game uses, which is the game just talks at you, and there's absolutely no way to turn it off. And the story itself is by no means the worst story I've ever come across. It's just its delivery system can be a little bit annoying when the voice lines repeat as frequently as they do. So it would have been nice to have an option in the menu to get rid of it, but alas, it doesn't exist. So one of the objectives there was to kill jackals, which I managed to pick up quite quickly. I'm now going to be going towards the crystals here, the teleportation crystals, to build some energy and to also get rid of these civilians just before they die. The green jackals will generally kill civilians in 1 to 2 hits depending on how hard they hit them, and if they die you will not get the reward for, of course, saving them. So it's something worth noting. 2 of the upgrades that I recommend the most. The first is I recommend that you save for the upgrade that gives you the rune energy back. So you start with a base amount of rune energy. That is one of the things that's going to help you in executing the Titans, as I'm going to call them because the Reveni sounds ridiculous. But here is our first Reveni, spelt ridiculously, and it's our first encounter with pretty much the bread and butter of the game that we're going to be doing. But the game works as follows. If you look at the bottom right hand side, you see that yellow energy bar that's just unfurling with all kind of lashings of energy telling me that I'm able to do a killing strike. And when you have that full, you can kill one of these giants. If you do not have it full, you have to fill it to get the privilege of killing them. And the tutorials are freezing the game all the time here, which makes it quite tricky, so be careful. The good thing about Extinction, or one of its weaknesses depending on your perspective, is that there's no penalty for dying. So when you die in this game, you will generally get killed by 1 touch by any of the giants if it's a direct hit. If they land near you and they knock you over with invisible effect, it doesn't kill you the same. And the enemies don't do that much damage to you either. There's also a bunch of HP upgrades should you need them, but the one universal truth of this game is if you get touched by the giants, you die. And there are some levels that have stipulations for the challengers to not die, and they're probably going to be the ones that might be a little bit trickier for some people, because it's very easy to get hit, because your dodge doesn't seem to give you that many iframes, it doesn't seem to enable you to get through their attacks if you do it well timed, and they have incredible range, and they don't even have to hit you, so be very careful, because they are large foes with larger hitboxes than they often deserve. Thank you for watching, you take care now.